Throw Gang. We are joined by he puts the ass in assassin. That doesn't make any sense. Lord Schlossman.
No, I do not.
And myself, the Mizzoni Madman, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Run of the Boys, with today's full episode only available on
www.throwingfits.com.
Before we get into narking on assassins, holiday fits at Buffalo Wild Wings, and made-to-measure shooting appointments, some real quick housekeeping. So we were to put out save the date for December 19th. Here's what it is.
Yeah. We alluded to a little holiday function.
The holiday STD. Throwing fits at Colbo.
Yeah.
Located at 51 Orchard Street here in New York City. From 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., we're going to have a little soiree, holiday get-together, fun little hang. Drinks by Orion, Dirty Water, Zev Rovine's going to be busting out the grape juice. It's all to celebrate the fact that we are dropping a brand new work shirt.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some for sale. Obviously, they'll be for sale online. Don't worry. But if you want to come cop in person and try on, make sure you get in the right size. Even though accurate size chart measurements will be readily available on our Shopify. Pull up.
Yeah.
Come through.
These were a smash when we dropped them in our Shadow Plaid variation. It is our take on the perfectly cropped, hard wearing, but still soft as motherfucking baby shit work shirt. And we have a new iteration for the holidays. Come hang out. Buy a shirt.
Yeah. It's been a fun year. A lot of shit happened in the last week.
So much stuff. And we're celebrating it all.
Yeah. RIP Syria.
Yeah.
What?
No,
What?
yeah. I honestly
Rest in piss, al Assad. Like, what?
I completely forgot that also happened.
Yeah.
There's a revolution in
I'm
Syria.
fucking broke because I put everything in Hawk to a meme coin.
Yeah.
I put my pod savings in the dick sucking shit coin.
I'm actually rich because I just fucking tailed my boy Timmy's parlay, dude. Real ball knowers, get up. We're rich.
He will know your ways like they are his own. Yeah, shout out Timothée for making Larry rich so that he can afford a Samana Mall suit. But yeah, pull up. A lot of bevies. Come hang out.
It'll be fun.
Last Thursday before everyone departs for the holidays, all you fucking gentrifiers and assassins leave the city, leaving it nice and empty for the born and raised.
Yeah. We
We grew here. You flew here. That's a very anti-immigration sentiment born from Australia. So don't repeat that. Don't clip that.
He grew here, you kill here.
Yeah.
You drove here to murder here.
We don't know if you drove. You took
We
a
actually
bus.
don't.
You rode here.
Where's he from? Shout out Luigi, by the way.
Baltimore.
Okay.
We're going to get into it.
Bodymore Murderland.
Exactly, bro. Amsterdam.
Whew.
You know, they actually did Amsterdam for real. The Baltimore mayor, just a few weeks ago, I mean, this is buried in all the news, was like, yo, we're going to do like arrest-free zones for people to do drugs. And it's like, you mean fucking Amsterdam?
So the dude just watched The Wire and was like, you know what? That's good policy.
There's another guy from Baltimore, a former drug kingpin who like went to jail, reformed, did some soul searching, reformed himself, and opened up a boxing gym to help at-risk youth. Just like season one.
Season one. Just like Stringer Bell? No. Who is the reformed drug guy that opened up a boxing gym?
I don't remember his name. I'm assuming he gets killed.
That most people do.
Yeah. Because then he like, it's the one with the Michael B. Jordan season where he's like, he helps out like the at-risk kids.
No,
and then
totally.
like, yeah, very sad season.
Okay. So
I think it's season one.
So this is the new mayor of Baltimore. So he's doing a better job than Carcetti. I'll tell you that much.
And Eric Adams.
Yeah, dude.
They called New York the Baltimore of America.
That would be Baltimore.
I know. Anyway, December 19th.
Right.
Next Thursday.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about this all week, folks.
Well, we'll be wearing the shirts. We'll like break down the beautiful new shirts next week. We'll have all the fucking fire marketing as per usual. This is so you can cop, and it's a small selection, right?
Yes. If you're going to cop,
be clear.
If you're going to cop, come before 6:05.
Yeah,
is what I would recommend.
Obviously, I think when people say that this pod leans very New York, they're not wrong. But to be clear, everyone who is a subscriber on Substack will have their first dibs, as is now customary, on Friday. Then the shirt, whatever's left, opens up to the general public from there. But Thursday night, first time to see it in person. If you happen to be in NYC, maybe on a little mission.
I'm gonna
thin the herd.
If your manifesto is such that you need fire shit, then I'm gonna correct you a little bit though. We are doing the in-store event on Thursday where you can come cop in person. paid subs will have first crack at the shirts also on Thursday.
Oh, my
General
bad.
public,
My bad.
Shirt goes on sale.
Sorry.
December 20th.
Okay,
Friday,
so fear
December
not.
20th.
Thursday for everyone that matters.
Yeah. If you're a real copper, don't fucking.
We want to say price or anything? Or
No.
Okay.
We'll get into.
I mean,
wait, we always do this. It's like, oh, little tease, and it's like fucking way too many details.
Okay.
We're always trying to out info each other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they call you misinfo because your info is fucking wrong, bro. All right,
Misinformation.
that is the housekeeping.
Yeah.
December 19th, pull up, come party, come hang out.
Mhm.
Little holiday fete.
Yeah. Cash.
Yo, come through in a holiday fit.
You think
Sorry,
so?
holiday party fit.
You think
Much
so?
different. Well, you and I are going to be wearing the shirts, which is festive.
For sure. Well, but not in a novelty corny way.
All will be revealed shortly. What I'll say is that I think let's treat this like a holiday party. Pull up because we're going to talk holiday party fits. Shit has begun. The circuit has commenced. And yeah, why not? Have fun with it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our little housekeeping. Say the date. Let's get into a fit check. Lawrence, what are you wearing?
Speaking of holiday soirees, we just went to a Todd Snyder holiday lunch. I decided to wear Todd to see Todd. I'm clearly, well, if you're watching this, I am wearing a Todd Snyder white suit with some camions. The socks are threadies. The underwear are Brady brand. I have a lot of laundry to do. The hat is Studio Malone.
What's funny real quick is that, when you go to like, for those non-influencers at home, all 6 of you listening at home, a lot of times a brand will be like, hey, can we send you some stuff from our own shit so you can wear it to the event?
Can we
right?
dress you?
Yeah. And I didn't have time. I was like, I can't go to the store this weekend.
Same.
I'm not going to be home to like receive a package or anything. And yeah, like love the brand, love Todd, the man and the brand. You had a similar situation where you're like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have time to like shop or like really receive a package, but you still wore Todd Snyder. That's such a good
boy
of you.
Yeah. No, Todd's been great to us. Todd's been great to me.
You're a good boy.
I was like, listen, is somebody going to possibly walk up to me thinking that I work PR? Yes. With that said, and you know what? This is
great suit.
This is one of my more recent Todd acquisitions, and it's like the perfect kind of weight for the temperature today. I also have vintage Armani button up. How many vintage Armani button ups do you own? If you had to guess. The limit does not exist. Nah, probably double digits. It's like my dress shirt rotation. I've figured out what I like. I figured out what fits, what eras I enjoy, and I have loaded up. Loaded
up and ready to fucking
maybe. Yeah, it's probably somewhere around 10. And listen, there's some Vinti Brionski in the mix as well.
What does an average Armani button up go for?
Like
150?
Like taxed or how I fucking can source these
eBay. 180?
No, you
150?
You could find them for less than $100 easily.
Really?
Yeah. And not even in bad condition. It's just like one of those things where it's like Armani's a name that people know, but there's guys that don't fit shirts anymore, or they died and their wives don't want their fucking, garbage laying around when they get their second and third husband, that, they don't care that it's Armani. It's, here you go. Take this off my hands. And I am more than happy to do
like a
that.
pig and shit. You left your Levi's jacket at home?
I mean, wait, do we want to already get into that whole?
No. Okay. We're still in the fit check portion of the episode.
Yeah, I have some thoughts there. Obviously, because I want to talk about the sartorial fucking conundrum that all these fucking bozos found themselves in. No thanks to Luigi. The Macintosh, because it is raining, is a FCE Tools Macintosh. It is a very complicated garment. The most complicated rain jacket Mac that I've ever owned, because it is from Korea, I believe.
Why does that so?
Because they just are on some fucking next level shit, dude. This is what we've been talking about. But I also feel like I should fact check that, because maybe they're from another.
Also, why does it being from Korea make sense that it's complicated? They did what? Because they just declared martial law for 5 hours?
No. Yeah, that guy ran that back real quick, dude. Talk about egg on your face. Where are they from, dude?
I'm just gonna let you fester.
Oh no!
I'm not even gonna kill time on your behalf.
No, dude, please.
Why would you do this?
They are
this corner.
They are Japanese.
Okay,
I was wrong. It is an awesome brand. I believe they've been shouted out in a dumper before. It's fucking sick. I don't know if like you see me wearing that and you're like, okay, fucking Inspector Gadget. I've just always wanted like a really nice, long, flowy, khaki, classic trench, and this is what I got.
In these times of assassins roaming the streets, I felt like you were more like on your like Omar Little shit. Speaking of Wire.
Le Samurai. My name is Jeff. You ever seen that classic piece of Hitman cinema from France?
You wish you were Le Samurai. My name is Alain Le Baton.
Well, the funniest thing for me is that his character, who's like an iconic, steezy, cold-blooded assassin, definitely on like the Mount Rushmore of like Hollywood, cool killers for hire, but his name is just Jeff, which is fucking hilarious to me. My name is Jeff.
Je m'appelle Jeff.
Yeah, I kill you. That's an Italian, not a French person. My bad.
You're on your Luigi shit.
Luigi Mangione.
Okay.
I think that's really on the wrist.
On the chromie or whatever the fuck you say.
I have somebody's loving us. Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand, and yeah, Lower East Side's finest in the hydro flask because I just had a bunch of Diet Cokes at lunch. I got my Zins.
Do you think those are real Zins?
They are real Zins.
How do you know?
These are the European. I have a place that they have the European imports.
Scan the back.
There is no. They don't do the QR code. There's no awards program for.
So how do you know they're real?
That's a great point. Well, listen, they fucking work. So, no, this is when you buy, because I've had the European. This is what they look like. This is with the
packaging.
This is the real deal.
I know. I saw Alyssa Vingan. She's like, yeah, I was with my home and he broke down. Like the Zin shortage is still ongoing, right? Still a crisis, and a lot of in the power vacuum. If Zin was Syria, right, and Zin is al-Assad, and you cut off the head of the dragon, the head of the snake. There's a power vacuum, right?
Yes.
And so within this vacuum, a lot of bootleg Zin companies are just pushing fake product. And a lot of people know, like, it's immediately clear once they fucking throw one in the upper lippy or whatever you guys say. But I guess a more foolproof way to see if you're copying Cap Zin is to scan the barcode on the back, and it just leads to like a dead web page.
This happened to me. My nearest bodega and what was my legitimate Zin plug for a long time was selling fake bootleg Zins. I don't know if it's like, anyway, all the QR codes for the awards program that Jenna is a member of, yeah, none of them worked. We like had a bunch. I think I probably had like 5 tins, and I was like, oh, you probably want to just scan these as a bundle. All of them invalid. So I was just doing fake Zin for.
What do you think you were
month.
Sucking on, bro?
I don't know. But the other thing I thought about too was like, is it possible that because you could use the points to scam in a different way and get like TVs and electronic stuff, are these being like scanned and like used, but it's still a real Zin pack? Probably not, right? But I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of fucking
Here's what I'm going to
credit.
Do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little research. This is how I'm going to quit the podcast. I'm going to do a little research and on medicines required for gum cancer, invest heavily into that biotech.
Gum coin.
And then in, I don't know, 5 to 20 years, when the Zen, comes home to roost, and you guys are all just fucking bleeding, and bleeding pus out of your fucking pie holes, I'll be sitting pretty. I mean, and then some Zin enthusiast is going to come and Shinzo Abe me with the plasma cannon that some Japanese guy just created. I don't know if you saw that. That was fucking fire.
But have you ever considered that Luigi maybe just opened a door that now cannot be closed, and by the time that this happens, there will be free, affordable healthcare for me to fix my gum cancer?
I don't think it's going to happen.
No, probably not.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, to Liz's point, your point, yeah, dude, a lot of fucking fake Zin. But anyway, so I found a different bodega. That's not as convenient, but they have all the I'm telling you, it's the real shit, but it's imported. And I know this because of the mouthfeel and the effects. Plus. But again, that also could just be in my own head because I don't want to admit to doing bootlegs. So I don't know.
Just sucking on formaldehyde.
Whatever, dude. YOLO, right? That was the thing that people said at one point.
Yeah. Dab it out.
All right. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing these motherfucking crushers on my feet.
Shout out our neighbors, dude. Oh my God.
Who's down? No one lives downstairs.
Yeah, but we have people right outside of our door who are our landlords.
Should we kill them?
No. Come on, dude.
The crushers on the dogs are from Eckhouse Lotta. Big square toed motherfucking stompers. The socks are Nike Drifties. The jeans are motherfucking Pen, MF Pen. I forgot to wear a belt. The white tee underneath the sweater is Hanes. The sweater itself is Vintage Maison Sport, wearing Italian in fellowship with my fucking comrade Luigi.
You got dressed before he got ID'd.
This is true. And I think it might be a fake. Copped off. I sniped this off eBay.
You bought it at a bodega
from a Malaysian Mizoni dealer. And the reason why I'm like, wait, is this fake? Is that I'm seeing a lot of like Umbro logo. But
that's
pattern here.
Yeah, but that's just I think the design.
I don't know.
It's not like if there was an Umbro logo, if it said Umbro, like, then wow. Probably not Missoni Sport.
Did Umbro and Missoni Sport collaborate in 1989 or whatever?
I don't know, but with the juice that Umbro has, you might have just given them a good idea for 2025, 2026. That's free game.
You're welcome to the blokes and birds across the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Vintage Maison in Sports. It was very sweltering hot at that lunch when I first got there. There was a bit of a greenhouse effect at this Todd Snyder lunch.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I wish I could take the sweater off. But then I'd just be in the white tee in a room full of dapper, rakish, roguely dressed gentlemen wearing a lot of houndstooth and Prince of Wales check.
A lot of like really warm knit kind of polos, and that was definitely I was
textured mohairs. Fucking
I was happy that
wolves.
even in a suit, I feel like I'm getting a little breeze. I'm also wearing a Hanes Pleaser, and the belt. I have a belt on because I'm.
Oh, we're back on your fit check.
Well, I forgot you reminded me of all the things I forgot. I'm wearing a Maximum Henry Western belt.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Can I keep going on mine?
Yeah.
Studio Nicholson bomber, oversized. Shout out the fucking blokes and birds across the pond once again. Jill Sonder bracelet, Hanes boxers, vintage Versace sunglasses, no Diet Pepsi, Nalgene, only 425 milliliters of Lower East Side's finest.
Why didn't you reload like Luigi before we started? Got to be prepared, bro.
I'm a thirsty boy. Had some early bird tennis this morning. So I got to rehydrate.
No, I'm saying we always just refill. Don't you just refill your shit before we start potting at the sink?
Yeah, but I think I just slammed it anyway. Whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I started full. You're just fucking talking a long time about misgendering Facegasm or whatever brand makes your trench coat.
Oh,
Facegasm, not Facegasm.
FCE. Well, the Instagram is FCE Tools. I think it's F-CE period. What?
Slash.
What did I say?
Dash.
Slash. Japanese. For the record, Japanese, awesome brand. Check it out.
Incredibly complicated Japanese Korean brand.
It's
complicated because it's Japanese. It might be Korean.
I'm an incredibly complicated person, and I'm not perfect. Okay.
Fair enough.
That's all.
All right, let's get into the only podcast that matters. What are you talking about? Oh my God, Luigi Mangiani. He was just captured at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, whatever the fuck.
Yep.
Shout out this Goodreads enthusiast.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the thing too. It's like whenever a shooter or something like this gets ID'd, you have to immediately scramble and find all the social media and consume as much of this person's personal life before it gets taken down.
A lot of thirst traps of him hiking in, I think, Hawaii with his fucking abs.
He is fucking jacked
and confirmed hottie.
Yes. Was any part of you like because he was getting the crazy baby girl treatment, not just because he politically did something good ? But like for me, I thought it was a bit overblown.
People were just doing it for the bit. I mean,
but he actually is hotter.
He's hotter than you even could have possibly imagined. He looks like Dave Franco a little bit.
He looks like Chalamet and Dave Franco together, and then the strongest eyebrows. Which that's the other thing too, right? All the steps he went through to conceal his identity. The eyebrows are like such a prominent facial feature for him as a hairy, jacked, greasy Italian. That to me, it's like, wouldn't you want it to wear sunglasses to cover up those?
Or hit a fucking nail salon, get them shits threaded.
Yeah.
Get some good boy West Coast. No, wait, fuck. What's boy West Coast
just
eyebrows?
Super thin guys.
Yeah, super thin, looking like J-Lo, Jenny from the Block in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Before hitting the drive-through at Golden Arches.
Yeah. What's the order?
I don't know.
Do they have any?
What did our king get from? What our anti-mega corporate king get from McDonald's?
That's what also people being like, yo, he went to Starbucks. He broke the strike. It's like, yo, he just fucking assassinated the CEO of United Healthcare. He can get a caramel frap.
He can have a treat. A little treat. Although he just got Ethos water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. All the details are
Plastic.
emerging. There's no, because like if you go to Burger King, you could get don't they do like a chicken parm? Or don't they do like an Italian when they have an Italian chicken sandwich? I
don't know if they have Italian. They have the long boy.
Yeah, and I thought and there was maybe that's a thing like what he was getting the McRib before it was gone. That's what he was doing, dude. Before you fled the country, get one last McRib, dude. What's more American than that?
I really wanted to cop the 25-gallon jug of McRib sauce just as a novelty gift for someone.
People are saying that McDonald's is running out of McRib sauce more than actual McRib patties.
How's that possible?
They just fucking, I don't know. It's not enough sauce. They put too many of these gallons, dude.
Sounds like the CEO needs to be replaced.
Are you a Yeah. Someone should assassinate Ronald McDonald next.
Ray Kroc. Sleep with one eye open, you fucking bastard who's bad at math. I have 6 million McRib patties, but only enough sauce for 4 million. What the
confirmed?
Kill yourself.
Confirmed Manifesto type guys got one on them. I feel like that was the whole thing with the Supreme Gentleman, Elliot Rodger, where it was like he published a manifesto. He hit the cloud with that shit. So you could find it and read it. I don't feel like we're ever going to get this.
We're going to get it.
I hope so.
It's going to be on TMZ in 30 minutes. It's going to drop during this podcast recording.
Are you a big manifesto guy? It's like my favorite thing.
I usually don't read them because they're long and rambling.
They're crazy and they're so entertaining from just maybe a morbid curiosity standpoint.
Who's your favorite manifesto?
It's Elliot Rodgers is out of control.
He's the guy that shot up the sorority.
Yeah, he's the OG kind of incel, call himself the Supreme Gentleman, like that. Those are the ramblings of he was absolute spectrumed madman.
He was Wasian.
What's that mean?
Why didn't? Oh my god,
Wasian?
Yeah.
Can you say that?
You better fucking.
I thought HAPA.
You better bone up on your fucking half Asian terminology before you have Young Me Mayor on the pod tomorrow.
Oh yeah. First of all, I would never. Is this a safe space? Me and you, and then everyone. He was Wasian.
I believe so.
He had a lot of very racist takes.
Wasn't he kind of hot?
Well, he thought so. He thought he
had
was
Asian self-hatred.
Yeah, but that's self-hatred manifested in hatred for a lot of other minorities.
Bro, objectively speaking, he's pretty good looking.
And his whole thing was he's like, I'm in my $350 Armani glasses.
Oh, wow. And Armani's been.
Yeah, but new Armani.
You know what I will say? It is curious timing that as soon as I was like, yo, should I get a gun? The fucking liberals and the libs and the wokes all of a sudden are starting to rise up.
Mm-hmm. The cool
thing is Jimmy once again never wrong, only early?
It's possible. I mean, listen, I will say that I don't know if because they found a gun and a silencer at the Golden Arches at McDee's. I don't know if that's the murder weapon because the coolest rumor that I saw over the weekend was that they thought that maybe the gun he used, which so many fucking gun hardos, like we talked about with Mikey, were debating online whether
oh yeah, what did Mikey say about the gun?
I didn't talk to Mikey about that gun. I just saw a lot of tweets about whatever the manual reload or whatever was happening. But I saw an article where someone was or some news outlet reported that it was a veterinarian gun that was used to put down farm animals. And I immediately thought of No Country for Old Men, even though that's obviously that fucking gas canister thing. But
claim denied, friendo.
I need it. So that's okay. I want the ID on the weapon. I don't want an ID on the fucking jacket, dude.
Yeah, the jacket was trash. I really didn't like that people were like, yo, Gorpcore. I mean, it was funny that people were like, yo, ID on the jacket. Ironically and chun and cheekily. It shit was ass. I mean, I said it to Bryn Wallner at lunch. I was like, because she's talking about Dane Cook for some reason. I'm like, yo, it kind of looks like something Dane Cook would be wearing
for sure, dude.
At the height of Dane Cook when he was dating his 16-year-old girlfriend.
Levi's came up because it was people ID'd it as the wrong product, and then it sold out in 72 hours.
This guy is the new Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah, or
with the white tee and the N07.
No, for sure. Yeah, it's the new Gale jacket. I just immediately was like, if you're the guy who's seeing the entire every e-girl that you follow, and whose meme coin you buy fawn over the hot, sexy assassin because yes, attractive and yes, good politics. It's like by buying that jacket, you think you're going to be like hot and dangerous. You're just doing the exact thing, which is the guys that bought the Gosling Drive Scorpion jacket. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And it is kind of the most pathetic loser mentality in terms of buying clothing, which is saying a lot because I think most menswear guys and guys that are focused on cool clothes are like not maybe the funnest hangs to begin with.
Oh, wow. You know, he had a good amount of followers. I guess his shit's going up right now.
Oh, yeah, obviously he's
he had
blowing
over
up.
12,000 followers. Luigi from Fiji. So maybe he's not Italian. Maybe he's Fiji.
His last name is Mangione.
Maybe he's Fijian. Which, you know, interestingly, okay, I have some mutuals with this guy. Well, now he's at 19,000. So clearly people are
Is
just
this
like,
IG or Twitter?
posting IG. He has a lot of books about chronic back pain in his Goodreads account, which something I'm currently not enjoying is my back. Pause. So maybe that like drove him to madness, or maybe that's like, you know,
because
he couldn't get health insurance because of his fucked up back.
But he clearly is a privileged guy. Honestly, that's what I kind of appreciate. Where it's like
he's hot guy privilege. That's for
hot guy privilege. Rich kid. I don't know. I guess he dropped out of Penn. Maybe went to like a really expensive boarding school in Baltimore. Like it's nice to see
played soccer. Honestly. First sign of mental illness.
It's nice to see a limousine liberal put their money where their mouth is.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Jimmy starts talking about getting a gun. You see fucking other hot
Are you sure you want to be on record taking credit for inspiring a murderer?
I'm not taking credit. What I will say is that I was a little bummed when he like fled New York and people were like, oh, he's not from here. Because I was like, you know what? We used to make assassins in this city. Now we got to gentrify. We got to import revolution and gentrify this shit.
Yep.
And get some Trustafarian kid to come in here, get radicalized at a dime square reading, and then fucking go to Starbucks because he doesn't support local coffee shops.
He stayed in a hostel though,
and do the damn thing. Yeah, with a bunch of other dudes.
Okay. I wonder, if he turns out to be gay, fire representation.
Yeah.
I don't know any gay hitmen.
You don't? Michael Fassbender. Willem Dafoe in the Boston one, although he's the cop.
He's a police officer in Boondock Saints.
And he drops a hard F.
Oh, after
the hardest F.
After sleeping with a member of the community.
With a Korean and or Japanese twink. Actually, he looks more Filipino.
Oh man, I wonder if this guy he'll get the conjugal visit privileges now, because like he's even better looking. I think that people were already going crazy. Also, it is hotter when you're an outlaw and you're on the run, so you're getting points there. He got caught, not as hot getting caught, but I wonder if his fan mail and options, like if he's going to benefit from this in any way now sexually.
Yeah. I mean, I think Italian Americans are now up. Like all the fucking Goombas that root for the Yankees. We lost Soto, although probably for the best. So like the day started down for Italian Americans, but now they up.
You don't think this
now the without papers are up.
You don't think that this is just encouraging a stereotype of Italian Americans being criminals, prone to violence and killing people?
In this household, Luigi Mangioni's a goddamn hero.
He is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I don't know, man. I will be curious to see. We're not going to hear from him.
I don't know.
Right? How does that work? You get arrested. You don't then get to talk to the press.
Here's what I would do if I ever assassinate somebody. All right.
Hypothetically,
I would do my manifesto, whatever.
Yeah.
And whatever I want to portray to the world, I would do some sort of like I would schedule a reel to go live.
Oh, okay.
Like at a future date, right? Maybe like, I guess that would suck if I didn't get caught, if I got away with it. And then like the reel came out and that's how I got caught because I wanted the fucking internet clout.
The glory.
That would suck. It's like, yeah, I did it for the pussy. And now I'm fucking in jail.
No, that was the thing where it's like, if this guy never gets caught, great. Because like, but I'm saying, but then you can never you can't just like be on a first date being like, yo, by the way.
So that assassin's pretty hot, right?
It was me. It was me.
Look, here's the gun.
Don't tell anyone, but it was me.
Look, here's the gun.
It was me. I did it. It was me.
Check it out. Put the hood up.
I think you get more benefits, by the way, taken alive.
Yeah.
Though if some of these guys want to go out in blazes of glory, death by cop, suicide by cop rather, whatever. Dude, this could be like he can write a book from prison.
He could put out
the fucking rights to his life.
He could put out an album.
Yeah.
Right? Prison album.
You think he's got bars?
Yeah. Luigi from Fiji. His IG is a bar.
He already has a rap name.
I know. Again, though, I think like I'm sure he was priced out. Even though he's a rich kid, he came here from, I guess, Baltimore, or that's where he grew up. I guess he has like some roots in Pennsylvania, which sucks for him. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we got to make the city more affordable, both for artists and assassins. Like I would love to see some homegrown assassination attempts on healthcare CEOs and other just like evil scumbags happen.
Yeah. Some people say that an assassination is an art in and of itself, you know?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah, we need like
Andy Warhol got shot and he turned that into art.
Yeah. But no, I'm saying the assassin is the artist.
Yeah. It was with a muse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. A chick?
A woman with a gun. The most dangerous woman.
I was going to say, dude, there's nothing more dangerous than a woman scorned who then also has a firearm.
Which is probably most of the country these days.
Honestly.
Look, if you are going to commit an assassination attempt or assassination, what you got to do is you got to scrub your socials, or you got to curate your socials, right? So that like, because that's what people are going to go through first and foremost. So it's like, all right, how do I want it to present myself to the world? If God forbid I get caught, I guess people are dunking on his Goodreads account, or it's like providing clues into his psyche.
Well, he has like quotes from Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, and he liked a book or whatever. I don't know how Goodreads works.
I don't. Jenna, that was the first person that hit me up about the Goodreads. Of course, my voracious wife.
Is it like Letterboxd, but for even more virgins?
I mean, I don't know how you judge the pursuit of the written word, reading the written word, but like I think that Goodreads is probably more popular than Letterboxd.
Yeah. When I read a book, I read the book.
But it's also so Jenna has told me that one of the reasons, well, one, again, just like how we've always argued about Letterboxd, I know you don't believe me, but it's this idea of just like, I'm logging this for myself so I can kind of review how my movie watching has been.
So why don't you keep it private? I log movies privately, or I can.
But you don't.
But I can.
Yeah. Well, you could also.
Like, I watched the movie. Why do I have to write it down? No, I watched it.
I understand. Because then there's also this idea of like, it being like a recommendation, or even just like, if you keep it private, your rating or your review doesn't like kind of go into the now community sentiment and rating of that movie. So like if you wanted to read a book or watch a movie, you say, what do people on Letterboxd think of this thing? What are the top reviews? And then from there, you can maybe make an more informed decision before you rent something or waste money on a ticket, right?
So it's like, oh, do I get the 4.2 product, or I get the 4.3 product?
It's
what
Yelp,
is this
baby.
What does fucking goober from Pennsylvania have to say after he got caught in a McDonald's ordering a 6-piece about like this gua sha stone tool that I want to get to rub my face?
Everyone's entitled to an opinion, man.
Yeah,
yourself included. I mean, even more the users themselves. But
I mean, look, you saw Mikey. I mean, I guess you stand with the masses because Mikey got destroyed for his Letterboxd take, which he still has not texted me back about the healthcare assassin gun.
You asked about the gun?
Yeah, I just wanted to know what are your thoughts on it. Not what is it, just like what
yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah. Are you when you commit a crime? Let me rephrase that. When you get caught for committing crimes, the crimes you already do, your letterbox is going to be okay. Oh my god, bro, your fucking Instagram is going to be ridiculed. See the shining sea, that's for sure. But your letterbox, I feel like, is going to be
my taste of movies
poured over as a peek into your psyche.
Well, when they're like he's watched he's logged The Departed 4 times and he's given it 5 stars every time. This guy obviously loves to kill. Also, it depends on what crime I'm getting arrested for.
No,
actually, don't answer. Don't answer that.
Choose from.
I'm not. God, I'm being painted in a bad light today. I'm not the
who said what. Let's if someone went to your letterbox right now, let's say you killed somebody, right? And you were like, I don't know, it's interesting.
He loved challengers.
Yeah. Oh man, he watched. Oh wait, that's not you.
I don't even think you follow me on. I don't think you follow anyone on Letterboxd. So I don't even know
because I don't use this shit.
All right, do you want me to just?
Sartorial.
Do you want to look up what my most recent watch?
No results.
Oh, look at that.
Soon to be presumed dead, gone. What?
I'm shadow banned on Letterboxd. Here you go. Here you go.
How do I find?
Here you go.
No, I gotta watch it from like.
Where you're gonna go? I don't think you can. You can't scroll. You scrolling back will take you forever.
I found it.
Yeah, but this is great podcasting, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
What?
Queer. And Nirvana, and I swear that I don't have a gun. Daniel Craig, I have a gun.
That is a gun-related one. That wouldn't bode well. And that's if anyone has seen that movie, I thought that was actually quite a funny joke.
A Different Man. What movie is this?
Different Man was the one that you told me that you love with Sebastian Stan.
Incredible John Wilkes Booth joke.
Yeah.
That's what you got from the movie. That's what you chose to be like, I watched this movie, everyone, and I want you to know my thoughts on it. And it's just like a reference to like a moment.
If I'm going to
do you pause the movie and like do your little quip?
No,
hold on to the quip.
I thought
you're logging quips in your brain. You're like, what's the best quip I can put on Letterboxd when this is all said and done?
When we were doing the Fiddies movies, short list, I mentioned The Apprentice with Sebastian Stan. I said it was good. And a lot of people liked it. You mentioned A Different Man, and you reminded me. I said, "Oh, I should watch that." I enjoyed it. It was a great recommendation. Thank you. Imagine if you had just logged it, and I wouldn't have to fucking bother you and ask you.
Imagine if we didn't have a conversation between friends and pass each other.
Right.
Hey, this is what I did, and I enjoyed it. Imagine that, bro. That'd be fucking crazy.
I thought the movie tonally was like really interesting.
You know the guy's face really looks like that.
Yes, I knew about the movie. It wasn't like I didn't know it existed. I would just say that the comedic moments are very funny, and that specific conversation when they are talking about assassins, there is a John Wilkes Booth joke that to me like perfectly encapsulated the different man that Sebastian Stan had become once he was sexy realtor Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, because he be Lincoln.
And I'm not gonna. And honestly, if you want to hear the great joke yourself, stream the movie.
I will say this: I do want to soften my stance on challengers. I do not think it's.
I knew it was coming.
Not even close to movie of the year. It's still not okay. When I watched it, I rewatched it last week.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? Let me rewatch this. Let me ignore the terrible tennis, because going into that movie, a lot of people were like, yo, the tennis is so good.
Mm-hmm.
The music is so good. It's so sexy. It's so this, so that. The tennis, like I said, has ruined it for me and any other person that plays tennis. They're immediately just like, I'm sorry, I cannot fall into this movie. It is like watching, like if you were to watch a movie about a guy drinking beer and he was like, no, this is a serious parallel, right?
You're comparing my beer drinking as like the peak performance of my physical activity. I mean, actually, that's not.
I played tennis at 7 a.m. this morning. Were you drinking beer at 7 a.m. this morning?
Hell no, dude.
Okay, well, there have been mornings where you were drinking beer at 7 in the morning. I'm saying, like, imagine watching a movie, right? And people are just like, bullshit, whatever. Bullshit. And then the guy just like, he's like, let me drink my beer.
But it's not, but it's supposed to just be normal beer drinking.
Yes. Wouldn't that fuck you up? And then you wouldn't be able to fall into it. And you wouldn't be able to believe.
That's so ridiculous. Okay, I mean, I get
the CGI beer is like the liquid like goes sideways.
The CGI beer that's in Beer Fest.
Exactly. I mean, that's the only movie I know about beer. Okay, so like, literally when the tennis was happening, I would like go on my phone.
Okay.
I was like, I can't watch this. It's just gonna ruin it for me.
Okay, so all that aside.
Except for, okay, spoiler alert, the final point when like you have to watch, I'm like, they're playing pickleball.
The way that it's going so fast.
You literally do not volley like that. All right.
Yeah.
And then like the guy jumping, the pale guy jumping over like that. First of all, you lose the point.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you don't know who wins.
It's not about who wins.
It's always about who wins, brother. It's only about who wins. All right. When I started watching it, I was like, you know what? The way that you yank your opponent around and manipulate the game in tennis, this is like what they're doing with like the relationships in life. That made it better. But
did you enjoy the soundtrack more?
No. It still felt like a made-for-TV movie or like a video game.
It was like number 5 on my Apple Music Wrapped, just the original.
Well, you have terrible taste in music. We all know that. The wind blowing all the trash around, that was like fucking stupid.
It's supposed to be. It's a
metaphor, or it's a storm.
No, it's just I was gonna say it's just added for dramatic effect, and it heightens the emotions of that moment that then culminates.
The amount of shit in the air is like beat. The amount of shit in the air is just like distracting.
No, it's like the lighting. It was the vibe, the weather. What?
Zendaya was bad.
Really?
As the power mom.
I will say, to your point, even though I guess you're supposed to like soften on your stance, which it seems like you're. So you're just saying you're upgrading it from dog shit to dog water, is what you're saying. to some degree. That's what it sounds like to me, at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
precisely.
One thing that when we were doing the 50 shortlist, I'm like, oh, like, I wonder if there's going to be, it's like a recency bias thing. Like, when it's award season, like, movies come out at certain times to win Academy Awards, Golden Globes,
Yeah, right now.
Independent Spirit Awards, whatever, exactly. And the fact that Challengers came out so long ago, all of the buzz that was surrounding it, because let's be clear, it did great at the box office. It got great reviews from, I guess, non-tennis playing people. And there was talk of Oscar buzz for all three leads, for Luca, for Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross. And it seems like maybe because now Queer, Luca dropped 2 movies in the same calendar year, but I don't think Challengers is getting any Oscar noms. So you will be kind of vindicated in that regard, even if it's still my movie of the year, hands down.
Well,
number 1 with a fucking bullet. Shout out Luigi.
yeah, I guess that's if you consider the Oscars to be the authority on fucking what good movies are.
I think they're one of the only award shows that, for the most part, again, bar really low, does get it right. Grammys doesn't even remotely have any semblance of reality in terms of who wins and who's nominated.
Yeah. But I watched Challengers the day before I flew to Atlanta to acquire my diamond medallion status, which was acquired. And I had myself a little day.
Yo, can I just say congratulations, man?
Thanks. I feel so much better about myself.
Yeah, honestly. Here's the thing. It's like, you do.
No, I don't.
Come on.
No, because you know what?
You can't admit that. You can't be honest.
I really don't think so, because I think that people that flex status are fucking cornballs. I'm not going to ever post this shit or like
oh my God. Yo, imagine you screen capped and posted you getting diamond. That's corny.
Exactly.
That's really
and people do that.
Oh, wait, can we do something fun?
Yeah.
Because we're way behind the paywall and you would never do this. Can you actually share your Spotify rap with us while we're like behind the paywall?
Oh my God. Yeah, I will. I don't know.
I just care about top artists and songs and maybe albums or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even use Spotify,
okay.
so I don't know.
All right. Oh my God. Okay. I understand that people do not love the aesthetics of this. I'd like tap through, right?
I don't know. I have Apple.
Okay. Here's the spot of OC. I played 9,980 songs.
Wait,
I like tap through this, right?
How many minutes of music did you play?
I don't know.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't want to sit through this. Like, I just want to. Oh my God. Oh, this is like my fucking Pink Pony era.
Oh,
listen to 4,731 artists, but one had a special place in your heart and ears.
Neil Young.
I don't play a lot of Neil Young. Future Islands.
Okay. You love Future Islands. You're a noted Future Islandsman.
Who else got a lot of play this year? This is terrible. I don't want to like. Because I got to sit through this fucking IG story. I can't like fast forward through. It doesn't tell you. It's like revealing this shit.
Oh, that's so annoying, dude. All right, let's see. Drum roll. Who else?
Who else got a lot of play this year?
This is really annoying. Here we go. Top 5.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Let's go, dude. See?
Future Islands. Number 2, Fred again.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. It went away. Number 3 was Jamie XX. Number 4 was I think Gunna, and number 5 was. Gotta wait for it again. Oh, you know what? There's a fucking pause button. Here we go.
Come on, dude. Fred again?
You know why? Because when I was in Japan, I put on this a chill Fred again playlist
while you walked around like a Ronin.
No, yeah, like while you're kind of like jet lagged. Big Reveal in 3, 2, 1. All right,
that's mad funny.
I know.
Wait, do people? Because Fred again is like people are like, this guy's annoying, right?
Number 4, Gunna. Number 5, the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, nice, dude. That's unexpected.
Being like my most autistic thing besides liking hockey is that, and double knotting my shoes is that I'll just play the same music over and over and over.
Same.
Oh, look, Gunna is talking to me.
Oh yeah, you got a special. You must be in his top 0.05% or up.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, what about your number?
Okay,
one
here we
song?
go. Top artists, top songs. Tomorrow We Get Healthy by Spike Fuck.
Yep.
It's because I have like a radio station where I'm just like, oh, let me put this on, and then like that's the first song.
That is used in a movie that I watched recently. What movie was it in? I was like, holy shit, this is the James anthem.
You're thinking of the Pants promo, bro.
No. On top of that.
Why don't you Letterboxd it?
Spike Fuck is his name?
Yeah. Their name. They are trans.
Excuse me. And
gender.
What is their song?
Tomorrow We Get Healthy.
I think it was.
They're a transgender heroin addict from Australia.
Healthy.
That put out some country music recently, which
is it not good?
It's fine. It's just like a departure from what I like.
Okay.
What is it?
I'm trying to figure out like what movie this was in. Sorry. Whatever. You can keep going.
You're not going to Google Spike Fuck and immediately get what you want?
No. All right, I can't. I literally watched the movie and I was like, holy.
You gotta learn
fuck.
how to do, bro. You gotta learn how to do the Mike Dick sucking move so you can type with two hands because it's really slow and
No, I
terrible
understand
the way that you do it. Yeah, there you go.
Hold on.
Oh, come on.
Tomorrow we get
We don't need to do this, Lawrence.
healthy in a soundtrack.
Anything?
Bro, what the fuck?
What cool movie did you watch?
No, it was like I think it was like an older movie, but I was just because when I hear that song, I think of you.
Was it Terrifier 3? Was it Smile 2? Was it The Departed? Was it Tigerland? Was it State of Grace? Was it Mysterious
Might have been
Skin?
State of Grace.
Oh, hell yeah. State of Grace, 1990, 3.5 stars. It was not State of Grace. State of Grace is from 1990.
What year did
The song came out in the 2000s.
Okay, so not State of
Mysterious Skin, Yacht Rock documentary, Conclave, One False Move, Gladiator 2, Q&A, Barry Lyndon. Okay, we're done. I went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I had myself a day. And I thought of you because I ate like shit. I ate at P.F. Chang's.
Woo, he's dialed in at P.F. Chang's. He's absolutely dialed in at P.F. Chang's.
So I was looking up like best like place to eat in Atlanta airport, and P.F. Chang's, I guess, is like, they have breakfast. They have a 4-course breakfast, which I was like, yo, they got congee?
Yeah, I was gonna say
They got scallion pancakes?
Dude, Chinese breakfast is awesome.
Yeah. So I missed breakfast.
Oh.
Because I dilly-dallied on the decision. But also P.F. Chang's is like, shout out Javos. He actually made a TikTok like being like, this hidden gem Chinese restaurant in the Atlanta port. I was like, what is that? Looks good. It is the P.F. Chang's.
Did you see that?
And it is kind of tucked away in like a nook.
Yeah.
Like you got to like know where it is to like go kind of find it.
You know how did you see that another person, knowing that he is the P.F. Chang's fucking czar?
He's the Chang's man.
Yeah. What is, he's the emperor.
He's a party leader, supreme party leader.
He's the supreme party leader of P.F. Chang's. That's crazy that two people, that's how you know that he's absolutely dialed in at P.F. Chang's.
That is a neat.
Two people in the same day?
Imagine being the...
I was dying laughing.
Imagine being the General E. Lee or whatever fucking Atlanta airport's named after. P.F. Chang's like #1 influencer. That's Javos.
He really is. When he did that TikTok, which is awesome, was it at the P.F. Chang's in Atlanta?
Yes, because it is like the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. It has like the big golden horse. It is literally tucked away as it is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
It's apart from the food court. There's a piano bar in the Atlanta airport food court. This is Terminal A, I believe. A lot of fucking terminals.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So what do you get? What did you get?
Well, I was kind of bummed because it was like I missed breakfast.
Right.
But I think breakfast was just like eggs and bacon and toast. It wasn't
it's not like
Chinese.
There's no dim sum or anything?
No.
That sucks. No. It wasn't an authentic Chinese breakfast at the Atlanta Terminal A P.F. Chang's?
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Fuck.
Yeah. PF stands for pitiful fuckers. I got...
more like your boy's pretty full.
What I was going to... So I guess it's like all family style, P.F. Chang's. Yeah?
Yeah.
Or like big portions. So I got...
Made to share.
I had like 2.5 hours to kill. Got a lot of work done.
With a belly full of Chinese food.
But I got Kung Pao chicken, but from the light menu.
Oh, it's like fried. Right. It's like the healthy.
It seemed. It's not fried.
Well, lightly battered. It's P.F. Chang's we're talking about. Okay. So it's steamed.
Steamed with some white rice. It was fine.
How's the spice level?
Fine.
Okay. So your review on... Also, I feel like, damn, dude, you could have gotten... Okay, all right.
I know. I didn't do my research. I should have texted people, some experts in the field. Apparently, the lettuce chicken wraps are the #1 thing. But again, I wanted to save room because I was going to go to a Chick-fil-A or a Popeyes afterwards and really do it right. Because this is also like 11:30. I was like, all right, my flight's at 2. Instead, I went to Bojangles, which I know you fucking love, right?
Bojangles, as we call it, below the Mason-Dixon. Yeah, dude, an iconic, classic institution.
Bojangles. Fucking sucked. Sorry. It was fine. I got a Cajun chicken biscuit.
As you should. How did you...
The biscuit was incredibly undercooked, nearly raw. The chicken was good. It was dry as fuck.
You gotta...
I should have sauced it up.
Honey? Yeah, bro. Sweet.
I was thinking about getting honey mustard. I didn't know honey was even an option.
So a lot of people in the South eat fried chicken, spicy on a biscuit or otherwise, dude. You fucking, and then you're basically doing a turbocharged sweet and savory.
Yeah.
Bojangles for me was always eaten in a very specific scenario, which was absolutely blackout drunk at a tailgate.
So do you even know if you like it or not?
Yeah, I've had it. I've had it enough times that I know. No, it's one of those things where it's Okay, maybe
Like
more,
you have a burp the next morning. You're like,
maybe more
that was
novelty
Bojangles?
than delicacy. Like for example, I don't know if people, and I could be wrong, but when it comes to like fried chicken chains, obviously everyone is familiar with Popeyes. I think Church's is incredibly underrated. Church's is awesome. With Bojangles, I think people, it's like that fun novelty breakfast specific thing. But you did get the chicken biscuit, so if you didn't like it, you didn't like it.
Yeah, it was just it was dry. It was a little, I did it for the novelty.
Yeah.
So
you didn't. You this day that you had yourself, you were kind of left wanting more. It sounds like
it was fine. I mean, the fits were fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, what are people wearing in the Atlanta airport?
There's like middle-aged Indian guys wearing like full-on like Young Thug fits.
That's awesome, dude.
And then you have just like Kenneth from like middle management of like a paper goods company and just like
Dunder Mifflin
looking like literally the guy next to me. I looked up his name after worked for a packaging solutions company.
I love that, dude. I mean, listen,
VP of sales at the packaging solutions company, and everyone
Uline hates to see this motherfucker coming.
Everyone's just wearing like tight slacks, a fucking check shirt. Like that's the South good boy fit.
A lot of quarter zips.
A lot of like company issued backpacks.
Oh.
A lot of like just guys being rude and like putting their jackets up top before people have like stowed their luggage. Then like it fucks up the plane, and then it takes a long time to get off.
I'm assuming you just raw dogged this. You didn't bring a backpack. You just water bottle.
I brought a backpack with water bottle, a charger, some dates, and a plastic bag that I didn't eat. A notebook for working. That's it. I didn't watch any movies.
Damn.
I was just on my phone the whole time.
Sure.
Watching the flight map.
Did you get, because you were cheap, did you get like some special like treatment from the staff, or did the pilot come over and give you wings like a little baby because you got diamond?
He let me fly the plane for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what you're diamond, dude.
Yeah.
They let you drop the top of that bitch.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. They let you pick the soundtrack. Yeah, but that was my fucking random Thursday, which was the opposite of yours.
Yeah. I did the high-end Samana Mall made-to-measure experience. For anybody
You subbed out your medical appointment for...
No, this was always the appointment.
Did you intentionally keep it kind of vague on the shared calendar that we share?
Yes.
I know.
But
what criminal mastermind Lawrence Schlossman gets away with it once again.
But it's not like...
Why don't you just tell me?
I was trying to get one over on you. But it's also, how about this? I was just being brief. Brevity is the soul of wit. Right? Is that the phrase?
That is a phrase. That is a phrase.
Damn, that's a good one, dude. Why doesn't people use that idiom anymore? Anyway, they come 4 times a year.
Lawrence APPT.
They will be back in February. That'll be
the Swedish.
So so it was Saman and Dom, who used previously
Saman and Dom. Damon and Sam.
Dom previously used to be at Drake's. Now he works with Saman, and they had one of the penthouses at the Ludlow Hotel.
Yeah, man, Saman and Dom.
It was a made-to-measure experience, unlike the few that I've had in the past. We did a video about made-to-measure at our friend Jay Musers.
Yeah,
I got a tux made-to-measure at Patrick Johnson. In my experience, I think that made to measure obviously can be daunting because of the barrier of entry to begin with, right? The shit is not cheap, right? You're getting something made to measure for you. With that said, the next thing that can be overwhelming is being paralyzed by choice, where it's like, here is every swatch known to man. We are going to almost offer potentially too much customization.
Well, especially if you go in not knowing.
Exactly.
If you don't go in with like a target.
Right.
That you are going to assassinate.
And as a man who wants for nothing and does absolutely not need any more suits, I kind of went in there and just like, it was all, they had the entire line, because you can get made to measure, not just suiting. You could get a fucking leather shacket made to measure
boat shoes.
No, the footwear obviously is just straight ready to wear. And obviously they have ready to wear options as well. But it was all like by kind of like color and then fabric within that. And it was cool to kind of like walk into their world and be like, I'm going to not submit, because that sounds bad, but I'm going to lay my feet at the altar, of Samana Mall, and kind of like just go with like the house style that they have. And while the suit is not done and I have a second fitting when they're back in February. Oh, also they're going to be in LA as well. So for anyone who is on the left coast, I think they're going to be out there in March. Limited slots, get in where you fit in.
What other information were you required to drop on pod in order to get this free suit?
Dude, bro. the fuck, man? Can I say what I got though, or should I?
Yeah, no, I'm curious what you got. Wait, so it was different in that you were just like, okay, this is the Samana Mall sandbox.
Yep.
How would you define the sandbox? The brand is very nice.
It's beautiful.
Very good.
In terms of tailoring, it's basically like, yeah, do you want to go single breasted, double breasted?
Same question, Bojangles.
Yeah, right. It's not a thing where it's like, hey, I want to. And obviously, I think that what I'm going to describe is maybe like more of a bespoke thing, but it's not like, where do you want the gorge on the lapel? How big do you want the lapel? Like, they have a look that they are proud of that works with their guys, both like returning VIP customers and guys that come to them to get that look. But what I had made was something that I feel like I don't have, which is something between like a tuxedo, right? And just like a beautiful black suit.
So like something elegant, but
exactly
a little more versatile and usable.
Like the perfect suit that would smash at a holiday party, no matter what that dress code is.
Yeah.
It is raw silk. It is one button. It is a little bit of a longer jacket. It is ventless. It has
sleek
jetted pockets. It has their wider style trouser. It has pleats. I went no belt loops.
Yes, please.
I went side tabs. And I had the button stance lowered. And then the way that Saman measures you while Dom is taking the measurements down is this dude has been doing, he's a young guy. He's in his early 30s, but he's been doing this since he was like a fucking kid. It's all fucking by, there's no measuring tape. It's all by, he has all the points where he's, looking all over. Like, for example, I didn't know that I have like a little bit of a sloped right shoulder, I think it was like half a centimeter. I didn't know that I have a flat seat because that was another thing that was
no ass.
Painfully reminded me. No ass.
You have a turd in the chamber, a little twink chamber situation.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
That is so offensive.
A twink chamber.
Is that's like being skinny fat?
It's like when you're Troye Sivan, you're like super skinny, but then you have a little boop right here.
No, but I did like adjust the rise because I am not just all legs, but because I'm not like in good shape and I have a little bit of a belly. I don't mind the waistband kind of touching the belly button, keeping that shit locked in.
The fupa veil.
Exactly, dude. I just wanted a little fupa veil. That's the actual tailoring term. No, it was an amazing experience. Obviously, like I'd never been in the penthouse at the Ludlow.
What fucking is it like? It's like, when you think Swedish brand, you think like Scandi minimalism or a little like weirdness or kind of like, I don't know, like Norse Project, like utilitarianism, but like, is it like British leaning? It certainly doesn't sound like there's like Drake, not Drake the brand, but like Drake-ish Italian.
No, rakish.
Sorry.
Rakish.
I said rakish earlier. I don't know why I said.
No, there's definitely like Italian elements to the suiting in terms of like the chest pocket and then obviously like the kind of peak lapel that they do. It's definitely not. They do a special type of shoulder so that it has structure a la a British suit, but without like the padding or like without what like a vintage Armani jacket would have, where if you're built the wrong way, you might look like you're wearing straight up football pads.
So did he have
It's kind of like an amalgam. And that's why it's so interesting to me and why I was so excited to do this is because like, it's not a suit that maybe to the discerning eye is just like a nice suit, but like it is something that they have developed, not even just developing their own fabrics, but like that in-house style that sandbox, like you said, that you can play around. And for me, it's like really a unique signature thing and that's why I'm falling in love with this brand in real time, because I don't know of anyone else who could just like get you a suit like that without you getting a Samana Mall suit and then having a tailor tear it up and fucking basically copy.
So you're just standing there naked and he's walking around. He's like, no,
I didn't
sloped right testicle.
No, but I did have
fat ass.
But it was crazy. Like at all the points, he can just like eyeball.
I mean, all the points. Is there a string?
No, like the points on like literally like going through. It's like looking at the thigh, looking at left shoulder, right shoulder.
What are you wearing?
I was wearing a t-shirt, just my t-shirt that I wore, and then I had a suit on over that. They gave me like whatever my size is.
Oh,
and
so
then
like
a pair of
like house sample,
pants.
And they're like, oh, we can see that your right shoulder's sitting a little lower.
Yeah, I'm not. Sorry, he's not eyeballing my naked body like I'm getting.
That's what it sounded
plastic,
like, bro.
Like plastic surgery. But it was
it's Mad Men. Go home, get naked in front of the mirror, and figure out everything that's wrong with you.
Exactly. No, it was just amazing to me that like this guy. I mean, clearly, like they're definitely having a moment, and like they know what the fuck they're doing. But the fact that there was not a measuring tape used on me, where he's literally just like eyeballing and doing, I was like, this is fucking crazy. It was
So
like,
how's he gonna fix your flat ass?
We're gonna take some fabricant off that seat, or you adjust the ride,
Skin graft.
no, just the fabric itself. It was an experience that I thought was, and it was so
An experience unlike any other, like Toyotathon or a December to remember.
Dude, honestly, that was my December to remember.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how this is all going to come together. Definitely.
What's the turnaround time?
So the second fitting is in February, and I believe it's a May delivery. And the raw silk that they do, which most people are probably familiar with, would be a raw silk tie. It's crazy to see it done in a suit, which is definitely like a signature thing that they do as well, which is why I ultimately went with it. Because I was like, if I'm going to get a Simone suit, I want to do it, in a way that is not just Larry, but like also the house kind of like codes and styles. And then, May delivery. And this silk, this raw silk, should be good for, like, they told me this is a 4-season guy. I wouldn't need an overcoat if I was going to wear it on a chilly day, but I think this is going to be like my new kind of like, honestly, I need a showstopper. I need to turn some heads. I need to present the best version of myself. This is going to be the fucking,
this suit's going to change me, bro.
Honestly, and that's how you know it's good, because it definitely felt like this could be the best version of myself.
Right.
It's the guy.
The clothing will definitely help you.
The guy in this suit.
The clothing will definitely help you self-improve without a doubt. Yeah.
But that was my day. And I think that's one of those things where it's like, it's not cheap. I don't think anyone would ever claim that it is. It's good stuff. I think that
like these headphones, not cheap.
The audience is obviously familiar with like the footwear, their City Mock and their City Slipper that are like blowing up, that I think you can buy that stuff even on Mr. Porter. But it was cool to do it on a level that is something that I don't do a lot. Despite wearing suits, I don't really like get made to measure suits.
Yeah, we're not fucking rich guys.
No.
I mean, it's a shame though. It sounds fire. Raw silk black suit sounds gas. Sounds like you're entering your all black era once again.
Well, it's something that I have only one other black suit.
No, what I'm saying
is a different thing.
Last week you did your fucking
sure.
Mortician suit, or Mortician vibe with the all black.
Larry Adams.
Exactly.
No, Eric.
But fuck, what was I going to say? It's a shame that you're not getting this, or I guess the next.
No.
You're not getting in time for like all the holiday functions that we have going on every season, as everyone does. Because it sounds like it would be perfect for that. Where it is like kind of that, like, it's like you can dress it up, dress it down. Having like the fun shit that isn't just like a standard suit, but it's like a little spectacle-y, a little event specific, a little stunt-y, but not super formal fucking coats and tails or anything.
No. And I was definitely thinking in terms of like for next year's December to remember, this will be the one that, who knows, maybe it'll be worn to a Todd Snyder luncheon. Maybe it'll be worn on a New Year's Eve gala. Maybe it'll be worn to something black tie. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's not a tux, but it's not just a fucking black suit, So
Right.
that was my thinking going, well, not that I went in with, that's what we kind of cooked up together. And that's why it's awesome to work with guys of this fucking caliber and taste level, because we it was like a collaborative vision that is definitely coming together exquisitely.
I think I kind of realized recently that a lot of my tailoring and suiting is like not for regular suiting wear. It's for more like holiday party fits, which is a mistake that I got to course correct on, where it's just like, oh yeah, like this light purple suit is going to be fucking fire at like the holiday party. It's like, why am I, okay, I got like 6. Oh, this red suit's going to be fucking gas.
Yeah, dude.
The fucking, the leather blazer. Like I got to like ease up on that, but maybe next year, because right now it is holiday party fit season, and I am stoked.
Your closet is built for it.
I don't like a dress code per se. Oh, you know what? That's not true. I like to play with the dress codes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, except if it's black tie. If it's black tie, it's black tie. Whatever. But if it's cocktail chic, it's upstate floral. Jimmy's gonna get fucking
right.
Luigi with it and come shooting.
Shoot.
Well, I'm going to shoot you in the calf first.
You're balling like Timmy.
Yeah. Had the first holiday party of the season last week, and I immediately was like dressing up, going for it.
There's no dress code on this invite, right?
No, it's just like holiday party.
I'm trying to remember.
And I was definitely the most overdressed person at the party.
Okay, how does
And
that
it was immediately way too hot and had to take off my jacket.
how does that make you feel to be the most overdressed guy?
Felt fine. I don't care.
I'm always like that. Well, it's I'm sure we've said this before. A million people have. Way better to be overdressed than underdressed every time.
Yeah, but also you got to be overdressed correctly.
Of course,
You can't be the guy in the suit and the dad hat. To a podcast, sure. Not to a holiday party.
No, not to a holiday party. I would do my hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sorry.
Hair, jewelry, big fucking. Okay, I had these stompers on because I had on our Legacy Workshop Imperial Money pants that are fucking huge.
Okay,
huge wide black pants, a Colbo button down, kind of like this like purpley muddy purple brown, and then this beautiful Arlegace double-breasted blazer, extra long. When I got it tailored, the guy who is, I have to gatekeep him, but he was like, yo, he's like a guy that tailors.
It's not Wazine.
He's a tailor. No. He only does house calls.
Oh.
And he's like, when I was getting tailored, he's like, I'm sorry, it's just so busy because the Met Gala is happening.
Wow. Okay.
Say.
Damn. Yeah.
And he's like, when this was when this was sitting on the mannequin, everyone in the studio was like, holy shit, what is that? That's fucking gorgeous.
Was this the OL Made in England suiting program?
No,
different. Okay.
I think this is Italian fabric. I don't know. Haven't found it. It's a little weird because it's like long, it's boxy, it's flowy, it's oversized. But I was like, fuck it, with the big pants, I'm going for it. I loved it. And then a big black Gant overcoat.
So you also kind of went a little murdered out besides the shirt.
A little murdered out for sure.
No neckwear.
Although it was like a dark gray jacket. The fun part was I didn't sleep at home that night. That's not the fun part. The fun part was the next day I go and meet my boys at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I don't have a chance to change. So I pull up at the Atlantic Terminal Buffalo Wild Wings in the holiday fit.
Wings of shame.
Yeah. Let me get 10 traditional, 10 Asian zing. Oh, sorry, my wallet's my other double breast.
You brought the Asian zing, my friend.
I was the Asian zing.
So what was, did you prepare your boys for what you were about to pull up in?
I was like, why are you guys so underdressed? Nice. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. Show some fucking respect.
Yeah.
Got some looks, got some comments. Had to put the blazer down eventually. At that point, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not in a fucking, Aaron Rodgers jersey or Drew Lock jersey.
This was for NFL Sunday, not
this was Sunday.
Okay,
at Atlantic Terminal, at bdubs.
You guys doing Bills Chargers? Is that was
no? We were there for the 1:00 games,
okay.
And I was just there to like eat chicken and hang out with the fellas. I wasn't there to fucking watch Giant Saints. Kidding me? Shit me, boy. I was there to fucking
worst team in the league.
I was there to flex on all the other Wild Wing enthusiasts.
Yeah. That's a crazy outfit to wear at the Atlantic Terminal Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes. I mean, it felt crazy like walking up in this like gigantic like top coat that's down to my ankles.
What was the
on like Atlantic Avenue?
Wasn't the weather on Sunday also a little like balmy? So you probably were, if you were hot at the party, you probably were hot at bdubs, dude.
I looked absurd. But sometimes, it's great to show up looking like you time traveled from another or telepathically appeared from like another. I looked like an assassin.
There you go.
Like a cool assassin, not a fucking Levi's whack jacket wearing assassin.
Right. Here's my question for you. Did you see first of all, does Buffalo Wild Wings have Guinness?
Yes. And it took my boy 3 Guinness to split the G.
Not great. Well, third time's a charm, but also that's amateur.
Well, he's not an experienced G splitter, so he was like trying out different techniques. I was like, yo, I think it's 2 big gulps and a small one.
That's that. And I've learned from the best, which is my sensei is Arkell's. And that's the way that I approach it is 2 big gulps. And then depending on how those gulps felt in your heart of hearts, there's that third. It could be a sip, it could be a half gulp, but that third one is where the real G splitters are made or broken. So
you and R. Kelly, it's like the Leonardo and Sensei Splinter meme where he's now leading you.
Yeah.
And your fucking broken, crippled ass.
Yes.
Over to the
exactly to the tap. Yeah. How do those pores look at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great, friendo.
Yeah. I figured
my buddy did 7 small gulps. Is how he eventually split the G perfectly.
That at a certain point, I think that's a voided G split.
Why?
7. Oh, but
no, in one. I
guess if that's how you want to course it out,
honestly, because like, what's a big gulp besides like a delicious drink from 7-Eleven? 7 small. I feel like 7 small gulps is actually more like definable. A small gulp is more
however it gets
specific than a big gulp.
I mean, at this point, because this is a thing that I feel like the pod's been early on is this, and again, shout out to, the young turtles leading the way now that we're old rats, because this is not just Chuck, but fucking Robbie, like having now drank my 10,000 Guinness. Like, I feel what?
20,000.
Yeah. Do you think that was a reaction to like this New York Times trend piece, which had all the group chats buzzing?
Was what a reaction to that?
All the Guinnesses that you're either your boy having Guinness or other people getting a Guinness at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I didn't see anyone else getting Guinness at Buffalo.
Oh, it was just okay. Okay. Yeah, I think they have it, and it was just your boy drinking it.
Bud Light was the drink of choice.
Got it.
I don't know because I got there late, so I don't know what started the. I got there on his when he had finished the second Guinness, was about to order a third, and he's like, I can't. He's like, I got to get it on the third one because I'm driving after this or in a few hours. I'm driving in a few hours. And it's like, no, just go for the split, and if you don't get it, just send it. Say, I don't want.
Top me.
I'll have another one. Yeah. Charge me, but I don't want any more of this.
I mean, listen, if you're only there to play the game, that actually is not a bad strategy. That's cool. They have the branded glasses at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah,
that I'm actually kind of surprised.
I could not split the B on my Pilsner.
No.
But no, I don't know. I mean, I guess also now that it's a New York Times trend piece, the logic is this trend, if you want to call it that,
it's over.
Fucking dead, right?
Yeah. Well,
and now you're like, oh, I'm the guy that fucking saw. I read the New York Times. I'm splitting the trend.
Right? No, totally. And that's not to say that Guinness is not delicious, whether you're fucking playing a binge drinking game with it or not. So I just think that you're not wrong. The issue that I had is what the Times correctly identified as the best pint in the 5 boroughs, which is Hartley's.
I don't think they said it was the best pint. I just think they used their sales data to illustrate the point that Guinness is now like fucking popping.
And some experts that were quoted in the piece.
Oh, really?
Agreed.
Was it you?
No, I wish. Well, there's 2 things that bothered me about that piece. And it was kind of like, it was a little bit of a Leo meme. I'm getting representation as a G splitter. A couple things that annoyed me. One is that the story opens at Clandestino, which, while a great bar, might be the worst pour of Guinness.
Well, I think that
in the country,
I think that more speaks to like for and shout out Teddy. Like, I feel like when the Times now does want to do like a young man trend piece, it's like, all right, go to Clando
or Time Again, which doesn't have Guinness. So I get, but anyway, and the other thing too that's always interesting to me about Clando is how packed it is, obviously, especially on the weekend, and at a certain hour where it's like they already are always understaffed at the bar and they're already incredibly fucking crowded. The worst thing to order in that moment is a Guinness that, even if it's going to be a pour as shitty as Clando, is going to take you a half an hour to get your drink. Yeah. So it is absolutely not advised. Well, and I would say get a red stripe instead. So that was the first thing that pissed me off. I was like, but why are we doing this? I'm
not going to put that burden on the Clando staff.
No,
because also a proper Guinness pour does require multiple steps where you let it rest,
absolutely,
let it fall, right? So I'm putting the blame on people that are at the dive bar and ordering martinis.
Oh, but you're ordering similar thing.
What?
Whether you're getting a Guinness or a martini, it's the wrong drink to get at the dive bar when it's packed, is my point.
Yeah. Or people that are ordering 7 ingredient cocktails.
Yes.
At any crowded bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
a margarita.
2 ingredients.
Yeah.
2 ingredient drinks, tequila soda, or a glass of wine or a beer.
Yeah. And to be clear, I love Clandestino. I have met many fans of the show there. And I say that, yeah, again, that's a red stripe bar for your boy. The other thing that gave me a little bit of pause was that this Hartley shout out, which for the longest time,
and you're right, the 3 blokes behind New York State of Pint did rate it an 8.5, the number 1 on their app, the best Guinness pour.
An absolute fucking creamer. Shout out to all my muttonistas out there. I have been to Hartley's now twice since the piece dropped.
Oh,
and it is noticeably more crowded with tourists looking to get a frothy creamer. Yeah. I'm sure the herd will thin out a bit, especially now that the New York Times trend piece equals the death knell of this quote unquote trend to begin with. So those people will dissipate eventually. But also, so many people are ordering Guinnesses at Hartley's that they are running out of custom H glasses.
Well,
So what you need to do is you have to
Bring your
hope
own?
that you, like bringing a pool cue to the fucking, bring your own bowling ball to the fucking bowling alley, your own cue to the hall. No, you have to hope that if you're drinking with a group of people, somebody can get an H glass, at least one of 3 people, and then you can use that as a kind of measuring stick.
Oh, well, I may have found I know you're going to still go to Hartley's and everything, but Grace's got an 8.4 and they have custom glasses with the bell top. And because it's called Grace's, they have a G on it.
Can you find, so you can like search in a ranking? Cause
I can't search in a ranking. No. I'm trying to find Clandestino to see like what they gave it.
Cause another great undercover pour, if you ever would find yourself in Dumbo, this is Gallagher put me on and we've been there. We've been here a few times to split G's. The Henry Street Ale House. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fantastic pour. And that's right around the corner from Inga's. Great restaurant. So if you guys want to make a night of it with your boys, that's a nice little fucking 1-2 punch for the rec center. Yeah, dude. Splitting the H.
Yeah.
You can find me at Hartley's if you're nasty.
Every night.
Yeah.
Hartley's 8.5. Although this was May 9th, 2022.
They have an old style. It's funny too. Like since I don't know if this since the article came out or because it was like the Friday night that I was there, they have increased the amount of taps because the most beautiful thing that they have there is like the very old style light up old Guinness tap. But because I guess so many people are ordering Guinnesses now, they've added a second one, so it's not as.
Why don't you get yourself that like Guinness like personal singular tap? Seen that? Like a TikTok and shit where you like put the special can in and it like
I don't drink Guinness from the can.
No, but I'm saying it pours it like it's from the tap.
I mean, I know what you're talking about. That fucking it's like a robot pourer type deal, right? It's like a machine.
No, you like open up the chamber, put in a special. You can't even crack it open and drink it from the can.
You need a cartridge.
Yeah, but it's like a fucking 16-ounce tall boy.
How much does that cost?
I don't know. I'm sure you can afford it.
I know Chuck sent it and was like, we should get one for the office. Wink, wink. Which would be a disaster.
Really?
For you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, I would never have that in my house. That's crazy.
Why?
That's like I'm not a beer nerd.
It's just so that you can pour a Guinness at any moment. It's not like, oh, this is it's just like it just is.
All right,
it's exactly what you're looking for.
Guinness.
You can bring it to the bar.
You can't bring it.
You got to type with 2 hands, bro. It's too slow.
Okay. I'm looking at how much this costs. Here it is. Plug, pour, and enjoy. All right.
Yeah.
I got to put my birth date in. What do you think? How much? This has got to be $5,000.
$500. It's got to be a simple mechanism. I mean, the expensive shit is buying like the special cans of beer.
All right, here we go. It is. Damn, there's so much marketing. Okay, here we go. Visit the Guinness web store. Drum roll, please. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Is it an official Guinness product?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
Come on. What is it?
Come on. Oh, goddamn. This is the worst podcast we've ever done.
No.
Mary fucking
building the suspense.
What
is it?
I'm trying to find it.
Do Control F $. Oh my God, bro.
Maybe they don't sell it. Maybe it's not for sale, dude. Hold on. This is like a home and bar supplies, right?
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. Sort by high to low.
Oh my God.
No, you can't even buy it, dude. You can't buy this.
I'll find the TikTok. It's fine.
But you can't, but this thing is like, you can't buy it.
Well, I don't think it's an official Guinness product. I think it's just some fucking bloke in his shed in Ireland.
No, it's on the website. This is what you're talking about. This is the micro drought at home. But you can't buy it. Maybe because you gotta it just dropped, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
God damn it.
All right. Well, there's been another episode of the only podcast that can't find how much this fucking thing costs.
I mean, this is the website. It's all just shirts and shit.
Buy a shirt.
Yeah, they have Hawaiian shirts.
Want to get a Guinness harp tattoo?
No. What's Chris Ramos's delicious little Guinness tattoo? You know what I'm talking about.
I forget.
Bar supplies, maybe? It's a bar supply? This is all just
okay, let's give up. Let's give up because this is terrible podcasting.
Yep.
Just close your computer because I know you're going to chime in 30 seconds later. This is another episode of the only podcast matters. Yo, pull up on December 19th. Maybe if we can find it and if we can afford it, we will have the micro draft at home Guinness beer tap that I'm sure will have so many Guinness special cans. Probably not though, but we will have so many cans of Orion, Dirty Water, and Zev Ravine wine, and just a few shirts. So come early if your intention is to cop. Otherwise, they will be online. Full details coming soon. This has been another great episode of The Only Podcast Matters.
And if this shit comes out for Christmas, now you know what to get me. I don't know if you'd like to ask the audience for a Christmas gift.
I'm not getting you anything that enables more drinking. I'll tell you.
No, we said we're not exchanging gifts. I'm saying to the audience at home, if you want to.
Do I want a gift?
Yeah.
I would love some
A gun.
I would love a gun and money for therapy.
You want a veterinary? You want a vet?
I want two things. I want a fucking gun and I want cash for therapy.
A therapy gift card and a veterinarian gun.
Yeah, I think my therapy takes Venmo. So anyway, Chef, take us out.
Later, guys.